had to do my hair real quick. Before I get started, I wanted to point out, yes, I know my steering wheel is squeaky. It actually is getting worse and worse. You see, it's just, and it affects the turn signals and all of that. They're not broken, but they don't stay on. And this would be the third time Mr. Mike is getting to this, and it's because once he pulled this off, you can see in his face how frustrating it is to get this thing. It's something up in here just right. I mean, it has to be, it looked like it's on there and it'll work. Everything will be fine. And probably within 3 to 6 months, it'll start squeaking again. And you have to take all of this off, unloosen this, do this down up in here. Oh my God. But since it's horrible, really, really squeaking, as soon as I get back to the home front, first order of business, one, I'm gonna need a tune-up by the time I get back and fix the squeakiness in this. All right, well, let's get our day started. That was just a little announcement because I am getting a lot of comments. Hey, you need to look into your steering wheel. I know. Good morning. I am still in my location. I'm in my location right here. Loving it. I was trying to figure out why I didn't feel like moving on just yet. You know, I'm like, another day. Let's do this. Let's take care of this. Yesterday, when I went to go empty my trash and everything and dump the black tank, I looked down and you just heard tss. I'm like, what is this? And a stream of water was down by the tire. So, you know me, I mean, I get up underneath the van and take a look at it, and there it is, coming from one of those, what is it, a freeze plug. One of the freeze plugs that my mechanic didn't get to because he wasn't in the mood to do it. He changed one, but this one has a little pinhole in it, and by the time I got back to my site, the whole entire radiator was bone dry. There's absolutely no fluid, no water in here, so I called AAA. Long story short, I'm waiting on Brett from AAA to come and tow me down the street to take it to the shop so they can put in a freeze plug and we can keep it pushing. I'll get back to you when we get to the shop, or should I say when Brett get here with the tow truck. There go Brett. There the mechanic coming in. Oh, that shouldn't be hard. There go Mr. Brett. Coming in, giving us a tow to Don's Automotive. There she go. There she is, Pamela Vanderson. Our freeze plug seal or whatever it is leaking all of the water out. So here she is. There she go. There's nothing up there. This is the delivery guy dropping off the coolant and the seal for the plug coming from O'Reilly. So it's getting done. 3 things of coolant. The mistake I've made, I've been putting water in there instead of coolant. Lesson learned. How much?
$430.43.
This was a life lesson. Before you hit the road, make sure you have more than enough money for your emergency funds. This is taken away from my Grand Canyon. I'm not going to make my way to the Deer Farm or Grand Canyon.
Hey, Amelia.
Thank you. She likes my debit card. Right? As long as it goes bling and approved. Oh my gosh.
It's just that sweet.
Thanks. Well, she's fixed. She's finished. She's out of the bay. Cost me $400. It could have been worse. Spent the day at the shop talking to some wonderful women's. A lot of information. It's funny, each time I take a trip and I use the van, I learn more and more and more about my own vehicle. That's the crazy part. But what time is it? My battery, I didn't charge up the battery on my watch. It is 1:49 and I got there about 9 o'clock this morning. So let's head out and let's go do something. When I get back to the campsite, I am going to take the time and what do? Go around and tighten up my bolts, because my chair, don't come at me with the mess, because yes, it's a hot mess, but this chair, you hear it? Imagine driving and the squeak, and my steering wheel, it squeaks. I got to get back with Mr. Mike, and it'll be his 3rd time adjusting it, because it has to be seated just right, or else within 6 months it'll start squeaking again. And it's frustrating. Apparently he gets frustrated while he's trying to put it on, because it just don't snap back together. It'll have you pulling your hair out and doing a whole lot of cussing. So when I get back to my spot, leaving the shop, I appreciate them squeezing me in, getting it done. But let's go ahead and take care of that, then go around with a screwdriver and a ratchet and all that and tighten everything up, so when we leave here the only thing squeaking is the steering wheel.